Get to know more about the talents of Diga City. The aspirations of the budding artists, artworks, and art programs of Southwill Learning Center. Join the conversation with Teacher Rhea on Southwill Live, sponsored by Southwill Learning Center from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. every Saturday on DXPM 91.9 and Atibanks TV, Channel 16.
Okay, so our next guest is a grade 12 student taking the Arts and Designs track. Yes, he is a promising young artist. In fact, he won in the recent National Online Conference as one of the best workshopper in one of the best workshopper, right, Tristan? In what event is that? And in the spoken word poetry, I'm sorry, he was awarded as the best workshopper in the spoken word poetry. And yeah, there it goes. Ayan. So what is this National Online Conference? This was participated by different schools in Manila and some other regions in the country. And our school has been participating in this National Online Conference. Okay? So that's it. So I am proud to present to you Tristan Aris. Hi, Tristan.
Hello, Miss. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right. So we have questions here from our televiewers. Okay. So these are the questions. Let's talk about why are you taking the Arts and Design track? Okay. Yeah. Why what made you choose to get to this track?
Well, the reason why I took Arts and Design track is because I wanted to increase my proficiency in the media arts, specifically in video editing. And that is one of the reasons why I also picked Arts and Design in Southwill Learning Center. However, I also learned in the course is that a lot of things in our lives can be applied to art. For example, culinary arts and digital arts, painting and poetry, and all of those are mediums of art. And video editing itself got a little bit of tedious for me, so I decided to branch out into different mediums of art. And that's why I chose Arts and Design track, is because it allows for a wider range of mediums such as digital arts, video editing, voice acting, and even making
I like that voice acting.
Voice acting.
Okay, can you show it to us? I like
acting?
that you mentioned that voice acting.
Voice acting.
Yeah, I know you have shown a sample of that voice acting. Can you show it to us?
Yes, I can show it.
Okay, sige. Okay, you introduce first the character. What is this? You are.
So this is my take on the Joker, a popular villain in the DC Marvel universe. DC universe. Sorry. So here it goes.
Sige. Okay, this is voice acting. Okay, it's a different kind of performance. All right, go.
Well, let's see if the curtain will drawn out. Well, let's see if the Batman won't save the day. Will you stop making me laugh? For I am commencing the killing joke with hundreds of civilians and audience. And don't worry, bloodshed will come immediately.
Wow! Yay! Palakpak naman dyan! So you've just heard Joker, guys.
It's actually my take on Joker. There's actually a lot.
Joker, okay, give them the background. Joker is a character in Batman.
Yeah. The Joker in the DC universe is a person that has no identifiable background. He has no clear distinction of his childhood. However, he is considered one of the most prolific in the DC universe is because of his relationship with Batman. Let's say from John DiMaggio's voice acting from the film Batman Under the Red Hood, he is portrayed as someone who is serious with working with others, but is also willing to betray them at the end. And Mark Hamill is the voice actor of one of the most well-known Jokers from 1992 until 1995, I believe, who is also known for acting Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars saga. He reinvigorated Joker as a sort of menacing, sort of psychopathic person. And that was actually the point where the Joker actually increased its popularity, and The Dark Knight Rises, which also features Christian Bale, directed by Nolan, I believe. It actually won Heath Ledger an Oscar for Academy Award for supporting actor, and that's why I like to do the Joker, is because he has such an interesting background and interesting history that it's almost impossible to not like him, to be honest.
Yeah. And then what have drawn you to, of all the characters that can be portrayed, but you're so drawn with this Joker, right?
Well, I think it's because I, found myself in him. Like, he doesn't take anything too seriously. Like, even like in the face of imminent death or imminent arrest, he's still laughing and all that. It's actually very much portrayed in the film Batman Under the Red Hood, where he declared himself above all else. He taunted Batman for failing to save his son. He taunted Jason Todd, who is the second Robin, for not even killing the Joker. It's actually a very good film, and I would recommend anyone to watch it.
Wow. Okay, you guys, if you really love Batman, you can relate what Tristan is saying here. I think that's very interesting. So you finish all the Batman movies?
Not exactly. I more or less read the comics. But
Comics you like? Okay.
Yeah, I'm still reading the comics. I'm not really
into watching movies. So you have this collection of comics collections on Batman. Marvel's comics? Okay.
DC Comics, and I'm trying to get into Marvel also. But comics is a really good medium. It's because it combines digital painting, storytelling, and even complex characters. Because comic books themselves aren't just one singular story. It's a continuity of stories. Because the Under the Red Hood film is actually based on the series called The Red Hood, which was created when Jason Todd's character wasn't getting popular, and they decided to make him a different character in the comics. Actually, in most of the movies, animated movies, is actually based on the comic books themselves.
Most of the stories are coming from the most of the animated movies are coming from the comics and from the books.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, that's very nice. Okay, thank you for that. You have this so much passion on reading this this comics about. So you have these collections of Batman comics.
My friend gives me them. I don't really own a lot of collection of comic books.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that. Do you still have one more, another character you like to portray?
Yeah, I do.
As another.
It's actually from the Marvel Universe, Venom, if you believe.
Venom. Okay, this is Venom,
arch enemy of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Okay, yeah, the enemy of Spider-Man. Oh, this is interesting. You like this?
Yeah. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, of course. Voice acting, especially for those who are listening to 91.9. Okay, you will be blown away with this voice acting performance of our student from Southwill Learning Center, Tristan Aris.
So
Go.
This is my take on the Venom.
Yes, Venom, the enemy of Spider-Man.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas. So many snacks, so little time. Well, let's see if I am feeling hungry today.
So that's my take on Venom.
Yeah.
Actually, many.
That's scary goosebumps.
Actually, many of the voices that I do, specifically I want, is actually more or less villains or anti-heroes or heroes, because
You like anti-heroes, no?
Yeah.
For this purpose, for this voice acting.
Yeah, I really like to do villains, heroes, and anti-heroes because it gives me more freedom to creatively express myself in their roles. Specifically, anti-heroes in themselves have a complex personality. personality, which I myself is very attracted to because complex characters give characters more life, more idealization, but it also makes us more relate to them on a personal level, if you get what I'm saying. That's why specifically in novels I am very drawn into complex characters such as Harry Potter. For the books, Harry Potter 1 into Harry Potter 3, I believe, he was portrayed as this person who is still coping with his destiny into facing his arch enemy, which is Voldemort. And from book 4 and up to books 8, I believe, it actually portrays him actually trying to mix his life and trying to fix what he did, what his parents did, and also trying to fight off his legacy and trying to defeat Voldemort. And that's why I am drawn to Harry Potter, is because his complex character constantly develops over the course of the 8 books, and that's why I am attracted to complex characters. It's that their personal level can touch basically anyone, and that's what makes them special.
Wow, that's lovely. Wow. So you have finished these collections?
Yes,
There are 8 books?
The 8th one I haven't been able to get because it's really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
how many books you have read?
I have
Harry
read
Potter.
all of the Harry Potter books,
Yes.
including the charity one, which is, I believe, is one of the rarest ones, I believe, the charity one, but I'm not sure if it's still in circulation. But I really want to finish the entire Harry Potter saga.
Well, it's interesting anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, a lot of these generations are very much interested in Harry Potter's book. Okay, and then there you are. You like to portray Venom. Okay. Now, okay, this voice acting. Where do you think you can use this in the future?
Well, let's say that we'll use it for television, video games, or even like narration and stuff. But it's voice acting can be a wide range of applications, such as video games and stuff.
Since you are into media arts, so you like to do video editing, and and eventually you can explore animations, then you can make use of your voice.
Yeah.
Okay, and who knows that you can also do auditions.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rooting for that. Okay.
Yes.
That's thank you so much, Tristan, for sharing your talent. Do we still have time? Okay. Now, so, na-excite tayo bigla si kanyang voice acting because it's rare. Alright. Oh, we ran out of time. It's already 3 o'clock, 3:06 in the afternoon. So, overtime tayo. Okay. Alright. Now, Tristan, okay, we have a few questions here. Tell us your participation in the National Online Conference, and I congratulate you, because I failed to congratulate you with this, for winning the Best Workshopper in the Spoken Word Poetry in English category. Okay, so tell us about it. Why do you think you were chosen by the CMLI judges?
I think it wasn't my skill, or it wasn't my passion into it. It's actually more or less my input into the workshop. More or less that I really don't think about the achievement itself, but I think about the process of getting to that achievement. Because I found the workshops at the CMLI incredibly engaging, and
incredibly engaging.
Yeah, because of that engagement, I find myself to be engaging into it more, and that's why I think that I won Best Workshopper. It's because I really found the workshop engaging to the point that I myself are willing to put more or less effort.
You participate
and try to participate in any way possible in the workshop. But I like to think that the achievement itself is on par with how we got to that achievement, and that is why that's how I feel winning that best workshopper in the spoken word English.
Yes, you are really a winner. Okay, the pride of Southwill Learning Center, grade 12 student Tristan Aris. Okay, taking arts and design track. Now, okay, one more questions we have here from the televiewers. What are the challenges you encounter in the online class?
Oh, there's a lot of challenges. But one of the challenges that I encountered was in the online class was at the beginning is because the Philippines isn't really prepared for online classes. We weren't actually even prepared for this type of education. But I really like to say that the online class taught me more time management.
Very good.
It allowed me to branch out and actually take responsibility, or let's say assume responsibility for how I pass my works. But there's also outside factors that made it a hindrance in an online class. For example, internet issues,
Yes.
technology issues,
You nailed it.
and outside factors such as like we can't always like directly contact our teachers like the same way we did back in like 2019 or 2018. But
Exactly.
more or less, I like to think that my teachers at Southwill Learning Center actually tried really hard to convey education at these trying times and hard times. But I would like to say that I'm thanking them from the bottom of my heart that they were trying to help us, and also the school itself is trying to help us, and that's what I am thankful for.
Wow, thank you so much. Wow. That's our Tristan. Thank you, Tristan. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's my
love
pleasure.
that. I love that. Now, your participation in Fly Me to the Moon, di ba? You were part of the media team.
Yes.
Okay, I'm so excited to see your work. Oh, there we go. Fly Me to the Moon. All right. So guys, Tristan Aris is one of our illustrators, media illustrators in this online performance, because we don't have theater productions this year because of this pandemic. So we will have an creative online performance, Fly Me to the Moon, where children are also doing acting, musical theater still, but this time it will be done through online. Okay. So you catch them on Facebook Live and YouTube, and our guest here, Tristan Aris, is one of the illustrators or part of the media team. Okay, and this is the project of our ADT students, arts and design track students, and also our humanities and social science students. So they are the directors, they are the makers of these productions, and this is to be performed by our students from preschool and elementary department. So catch this, mga mommy and daddy, soon in April we already have started doing the production planning, creative planning, and we have very exciting songs for this online performance, children's online performance. We cannot say children's theater production because every year we have children's theater productions, but this time is creative online performance. Okay, so yours truly is still the director, the artistic director, but we have student directors in these productions. So we have also film directors, we also have performance directors, we have also musical directors, and so these directors, we have production designers, but they are all from the grades. They're all grade 12 students. So this is the final output of their progress before they graduate in senior high school. So our guest, Tristan Aris, is one of our media illustrators for this creative online performance. I'm very proud to present to you, Kim, the one who does this voice acting, Tristan Aris. Alright. Thank you, Tristan, for joining me here in this conversation.
It's a pleasure.
I learned a lot from you, huh?
It's a pleasure.
You make me excited, especially for our online performance soon in April.